Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Get him. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him. Go. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Get him. Go. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Go. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Get him. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him. Go. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Get him. Go. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Go. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Get him. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him.
What's good, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter? This your boy Thorough from the My Dogs podcast, where my opinion is always just my opinion. And I can't forget the Ulterior Motives Sports podcast, where you can find me, your man Marcus Donald, and your girl Christy the Cutie every Thursday at 8 p.m. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. We got a special guest today. We got a special guest today. Now, I love me some TikTok. I wish everybody know I used to order everything from Wish. So I love TikTok because I'm always on TikTok shop buying stuff. So I just like to stroll in. I see something I buy, and half of the time it don't work. But I'll always see this young lady's video, and it caught my eye. And somebody this young that put out so much quality work about my Cleveland Browns, my Cleveland Indians, Guardians, whatever you want to call them, my Cavaliers. Oh, man, she put out great content. Welcome, Miss Cameron to the My Dogs podcast. Cameron, tell them about yourself.
I'm 16. I'm a senior in high school, and I'm from Hawaii.
From Hawaii?
Yeah.
And what time is it there?
10:15.
10:15 a.m. in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Tell them where they can find you. Where can people find you?
Let them know 10 on TikTok and Instagram, and then I sometimes post my TikToks on YouTube. So it's all let them know 10. Okay. And Christy, what's going on with you? Can you smell? Can you taste? What's going on?
Still can't smell, still can't taste. Trying to sit outside today, watching the football game, sweating it out. But Cameron's got a new big sister, so all those guys out there that are like proposing to her, y'all better back the F off, because I will come after you. That's my new little sis. Don't even try it. All right, she's 16, dudes. Don't be proposing.
Right. Okay, now let's get into this game. The Cleveland Browns played the Philadelphia Eagles. Andrew Berry went up against his twin brother, who is the vice president over there. And once again, the Cleveland Browns came out on top 22-13. Dillon Gabriel went 13 for 18 for 143 yards, no touchdowns, one interception. Cameron, how did you feel about Dillon Gabriel's performance today?
His first drive, I really thought he did good because he looked really good in the short to like an intermediate passing, and I think his pick six was just unfortunate. Two people ran like they're all in the same space. I think Deontay Johnson was supposed to run a corner, maybe supposed to go deeper, but
yeah,
I thought he did.
Love that you said that.
I definitely think that Sanders had a better performance, but the Carolina Panthers also aren't as good of a defense as the Eagles, even their second string. So,
are you showing favoritism to one quarterback?
No, I want both to do good.
Okay. Christy, how did you feel about Dillon's his performance today?
Okay, so I think Shador gave his performance last week a C or like a C minus. So if we're gonna go on that kind of scale, I would give Dillon probably a D minus. But on my scale, I think Shador had like a B plus, a performance last week. So then on my scale for Dillon this week, I would probably give him a C minus. The interception, the pick six, like she said, it was unfortunate. They need to spread the two receivers a little bit farther apart. You're giving that defender a wide open chance to jump in between, like he did. So, he's coming off of being hurt. Who knows how much practice he actually got leading up to this. It's preseason. I'm not worried about it. Joe's going to start.
Yeah.
What you think?
What I mean, what y'all failing to realize when you were saying that when how y'all was grading the two, y'all got to remember that Shador went up against the ones, Dillon went up against the twos and the threes, so he had an easier performance. But I'm not trying to be biased because I want Shador to get out there, but Dillon looked good. Yes, he messed up on that one interception. They all throw interceptions. Tom Brady, anybody you name throws interceptions. You learn from your mistakes. You got to make mistakes to learn. But he looked good. I mean, at first when they were sending them blitzes in at him, I'm like, it's going to be a long day for him. When he got sacked in our left tackle, I was watching him the whole game, and I was waiting on a sack because he just looked bad in his stance and how he was pulling. He was garbage. But then he ended up giving up that sack, which I knew was going to come. But Dillon looked good. I think to me, I don't know. It looked like a different game plan because Dillon was just throwing and throwing and throwing and throwing. The run game was a little bit better. But did Shador throw that many times when he only threw 18? Wow. It looked like he had like 3 drives, and it looked like he just threw like about 25 times.
Yeah, hang on him. He did well.
Yes. Did y'all see the same game plan that we had last year? Y'all think it was last week? Y'all think it was different? Oh, Shador threw 14 for 23 through 20, but he played an extra quarter. But it just looked like that Shador didn't really throw that much. But Dillon, they wanted to see him do that field.
Dillon was passing every time. Yeah, it looked like he was just throwing the ball every single time he had it, which, not really. I mean, if you go back and think about it, but I was really worried about our second string O-line because what was it, the opening play of the game where we had the ball and started, just let the guy right through. Like, go ahead. Go take out our quarterback.
Well, yeah.
I was like, oh, here we go.
And that was Zenter, which was supposed to be our starter maybe this year and next year, and he just blew right passing. He blew right passing. But is there anybody else that stood out to y'all? I think was it Strong? He broke for one. Was Strong was the one that fumbled too? Pierre?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one that fumbled.
So which mark that as Gabriel's fumble on the box score.
Okay, yeah, they were saying that Gabriel got to get it out there. Oh, look at you! You see what I'm talking about, Chris? You see, like on the box score, they put that man. She's in tune to the game. I love it.
Not like me. I don't even know that kind of terminology.
Yeah. then even on Dillon's interception, she knew that the wide receiver, which me and Marcus going at it. I'm telling him, the corner pushed the wide receiver back there just to make the play. You can't lose that ground. And she knew that. She saw it. She like the spacing, man.
Dillon Gabriel also should have thrown that away because it was a 1st and 10, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you know what, TP? And I get it. She said, okay, we introduced ourselves before the show started. She said her dad is a Browns fan. So growing up with my dad being a Browns fan and my mom too, it's the culture. It's just Browns football. They were talking on TV during the game that the one announcer, her daughter was born in Cleveland. She's a Browns fan. And it's like, yeah, it's instilled in you.
No, okay. Now, is anybody else? Did anybody else stand out to y'all? Cameron, did any what all did you what all? Okay, going into this game, Cameron, what was you looking for? What was your expectations out of this game, out of your Cleveland Browns?
I wanted to see how Dillon Gabriel was gonna do. I wanted to see if he was able to complete his passes, because I know in training camp they were saying that he looked kind of lost, but I think he did good. And then I think Caden Davis also did pretty well today.
Okay.
And also the D line. I expected the D line to step up, and they did. When DTR was in, they were locking him up.
Oh my goodness, that was on point.
Yes.
That was second and third string defense, right? That looked like first string defense right there. I'm a huge defensive person. Defense wins championships, and I'll tell you what, like, they kicked butt today. I love watching our defense, and when they get fired up like they were today, it just makes it so much more fun. And I know it's just preseason, and I keep telling myself it's just preseason, but like, watch the defense going out there, having a great time. The pick six that we got, everybody celebrating. It's just, I love Schwartz.
Yes, our defense, both games, our defense came to play, and I loved it. But did y'all catch when they was talking to my guy, Mr. Concussion's like, I ain't gonna mess with him. I'm sorry, Denzel. I'm sorry, Denzel. I didn't gonna throw that joke. He caught a stray. But Denzel said that when we went up, yes. But he said in the interview, for the 3 days that we practiced, we scrimmaged with Philly, he said that we won. That's real. We went up against the Super Bowl champs, and he said that we beat them. He didn't say not one day. He said the 3 days. He said we came out on top. How do y'all feel about that? Because now that was ones versus ones. How do y'all feel about hearing stuff like that, Christy? Uh-oh, you on a delay? Christy, can you hear me?
Of course it gets me excited. I probably am. I'm here. I'm listening. This damn Wi-Fi. I'm going to get it hardwired by next week. But no, I of course am excited to hear that. I'm excited to hear that nobody can defend Miles, and to hear that our ones are doing better than the ones from the Super Bowl champs. Of course it makes me excited. But I'm going to be a realist this season.
Cameron, how did you feel about hearing something like that?
It was good. Like, I was expecting the defense to be good because of how good they were in 2023 with Jim Schwartz, and I would think that they would step up after this past season. So I heard also that Myles Garrett was sacking Jalen Hurts every time, and he had to stop and then just let the Eagles continue their play.
Oh wow, he was. Oh, yeah. See, I didn't hear that
on X.
Love to see.
He was really dominating.
Oh, I think our D is gonna come to play this year, but it's our offense that we're gonna struggle on, and our special teams. What did y'all think about the kick returner? I'm liking our kick returner. He ain't took nothing back yet, but I'm liking him. I forgot what his name is.
LeVar Dane.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna try to say that last name. But so what y'all? Okay, since you said his name, say his name again. Let everybody know what our special teams guy is and how you feel about him.
Gage LeVar Dane.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did pretty good. But I think last year we had Jerome Ford taking back kicks, yeah, and then
yes,
I think we should find one receiver or one person to take back kicks, because we never really had one certain person, because I forget his name, but someone got hurt. We signed someone to return kicks, then he got hurt that one season.
Yes, 2 years in a row.
Yeah, so hopefully maybe he'll be a stable person.
Yeah, I think he's an undrafted rookie, but yeah. we're going to see. What you think, Christy, about our special teams?
Well, I think on our return team, I think we did great. On like our punting and kicking team, the other hand, like evidently we need to have our rookie snapper practicing a little bit more. And then to hear from the announcers like that he wasn't even practicing before the actual game, that just made my blood boil. Like, why is he not practicing before the game? It didn't make sense to me. Hopefully they tighten it up.
Now, the one thing that I like to see today, which everybody say we don't have no wide receivers and no second streams. And wide receivers was catching that ball today. Christy, what do you think about the wide receivers today?
I think they did a great job. I think everybody did what they were supposed to. Love seeing Judy on the sideline talking about helping the guys out and making them be more accountable and talking to them more in the wide receiver room, and how he's like supposed to be the old guy and everybody's looking up to him. He finds it kind of funny, but he's enjoying the role, and I actually can't wait to see him get out there and play.
Okay, Cameron, what you think about our wide receivers?
I thought Jamari Thrash did pretty good. I'm expecting him to take a leap this season. And then I think Cedric Tillman was in there for a couple plays too.
Yes. We had Davis. K. Davis got three receptions for 44 yards. Jamari Thrash 4 catches for 43 yards. I ain't even gonna say that our special teams, huh?
Gage. First name Gage.
Yeah, Gage. I'm just gonna stick with Gage. He got 3 for 43. Cedric Tillman 1 for 18. I mean, they was balling. They was balling.
They were having fun.
Yeah, and I didn't see no drop balls or nothing. Pierre Strong, he broke twice. He looked good. He made up. Tyler Huntley, I'm looking at his stats. He went 10 for 13. But he only got 71 yards. So, I mean, I don't know if they was all dump offs, but Tyler Huntley, he did 10 for 13. He only missed three passes. And we had a new kicker out there, which kicked I thought it was 47, but Cameron corrected me behind the scenes. She said, no, it's 49. You better get that right. So, like I said, she on her stats. I love it. And what did y'all think about the new kicker when y'all signed trotting out there? Cameron?
I was happy to see him because I don't really trust Dustin Hopkins anymore after this past season. He was really reliable in 2023 season. Then after we signed him, he just was missing extra points too. And last year he was also missing like chip shots. So
yes,
I'm happy that they are giving someone else a chance to compete for the starting kicking job.
Okay, Christy, what you think about our new kicker?
Yeah, I'm excited to see him too. I mean, like she said, if you're gonna miss the extra points, like that's just grounds for being fired. That's an automatic. Mm-hmm. You should not be missing that, unless of course your snapper is not snapping the ball right. So
yeah.
And that goes back to last week. What was your excuse there? So love D Hop's attitude, but he's gonna tighten that shit up, or he's gonna lose the job.
Yes. Okay, Cameron, we're going to put the GM cap on you. Now, you traded. I ain't going to say DTR because I come to find out he don't even like that nickname DTR. He says my name is Dorian, blah, blah, Thompson and all that stuff. So he don't even like being called DTR. I don't know if that's in Philly he got that attitude, but that's all we called him in Cleveland. But there, he don't want to go by DTR no more. But we traded Kenny Pickett for DTR and 5th round pick or something like that. Now, you the GM, Cameron. Now, you traded for Kenny Pickett, and he's been hurt the whole preseason. Why are we keeping him on the team? And especially after seeing two rookie quarterbacks look good, do you still keep Kenny Pickett on your team?
Personally, I wouldn't. I'm not a fan of Kenny Pickett. And if Dillon Gabriel and Sanders show up and they've looked good in the preseason, I would think maybe you trade Kenny Pickett away at the start of the season. So
When-
Marcus.
or do you because when you can't trade him, we would have to release him, but
oh yeah,
maybe that we would
trade him before the deadline, maybe.
no, when you can't trade nobody that's hurt, so maybe we waiting
Oh.
on his hamstring to get better, then trading because he
Yeah.
won't pass the physical.
Yeah.
What you think, Christy? You think that
Come on, you really gotta ask me that.
I already know what you're gonna say about
it. Get rid of tiny hands. My God.
Oh man.
As soon as humanly possible. If we can get something for them, great. If we got rid of our Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Oh.
But so you say get rid of small hands?
Oh, sorry, I'm stinker show.
Yeah. When you froze. Oh no, there you go. No, you just sitting there smiling. Oh, okay. So now do y'all want to see any any starters any starters next week? What is Cameron, what you want to see out of next week's game against the Rams? I will be there and I will tell Stefanski everything that you said.
I want to see Samson because Samson didn't play today.
Yes.
And maybe some more of Cedric Tillman because he was injured the second half of this past season. So hopefully we see more of him. And I want to see maybe first half Shedeur Sanders and then second half Dillon Gabriel. I think that would be interesting.
Oh, you're trying to make a quarterback controversy. Okay.
I don't think Kenny Pickett or Joe Flacco will play, or maybe Flacco will play one drive.
Okay, Christy, what you want to see out of the game tomorrow? I mean, next week against the Rams.
Yeah, I want to see Joe take a couple of snaps, but not many, and then put in Shedeur and Gabriel, and hell, put in Snoop too if you want to at the end of the game. I don't think we need to see any of our first string defense. I'm very protective of them, so I want to keep them safe and nice and shiny and in the box until the season opener. But yeah, other than that, it's hard to. I don't know if I want to see Joe play or not yet.
I mean, you saw our two rookies; they did good. Ain't nothing to be scared of. Put Joe out there. Let him get 2 drives. Let him get 2 drives. Some type of work. I love preseason. I think they need to be out there. That's just me. But Cameron, are you happy with Joe Flacco being your starting quarterback week 1?
Yes. Because I think the other two, the 2 rookies, aren't starter ready yet, and I think Joe Flacco gives us the highest chance to win. And I just want to win games this season. I don't want to waste this season.
Okay. How many wins do you think the Browns can pull out this season? I didn't count that many.
Maybe the best, maybe 5 or 6.
Woo!
But that's if Flacco is how he was in 2023, maybe.
Just be realistic.
The first stretch of the first few games we have are pretty challenging though.
Oh, see, that's it. Look, you even know that the first 5 games it's rough. You do not want to put a rookie out there. Yes, and Christy, you happy with Joe starting week 1?
I'm happy with Joe starting week 1, and if he stays healthy, I want him to play the whole entire season. Cameron, I know you're not that new to this, because your daddy's a Browns fan and your whole entire life you have watched how horrible of an offensive line we have and how every single season we have absolutely let a rookie quarterback get murdered. So develop, stay in the background for a little bit, rookies, watch, learn. And then after Joe takes care of this season, we'll move on and let it, see who's going to start next season. Be quiet, Marcus. It's not my fault. Dom came home. Jesus. Can't shut the doors because the Wi-Fi.
So, Cameron, what she's speaking on, because we got 2 rookie QBs, and she, regardless of the record, she wants Joe Flacco to play every single game, and us going into next year not knowing what Shador or Dillon is about. Do you have them same feelings, or if we have a losing season, are you pulling Joe and checking out one of them rookie quarterbacks?
Yeah, I feel like Flacco has a high chance of getting hurt too, and if he starts losing, I see maybe by like week 7 or 8, put one of the rookies in. Maybe try both too. See who does better.
So, and what week was that?
Like week 7 or 8, I think. I think week 7 we play the Dolphins. That's why. And then the Patriots.
Oh,
Okay.
me. Oh, you're scary. Oh, have you not learned anything?
No,
that's
but
only if Joe Flacco is doing terrible. Like he's
yes,
like getting
yes,
like he's
well, yeah.
throwing pick sixes every game.
I don't think he'll do that though. And look, we left Jameson throwing all the pick sixes. You know why? Because he was fun and entertaining to watch. But no, I don't see Joe going out there throwing pick sixes and being stupid and careless with us. So,
and Cameron, when do you think that the Junkins will return back to Cleveland? When would you expect him to be back and running the show in Cleveland? Once he handles our running back.
yes.
Oh, Quinshon Judkins.
Yes.
Are the NFL didn't? Are they gonna suspend him? Do you know?
We don't know yet.
I would hope maybe he plays in like the first few weeks because we kind of need that powerful running back. And Samson is more of like because Samson isn't as strong as Judkins, and then Jerome Ford too isn't as strong. So you kind of need that like goal line guy.
Okay, well, now we're gonna test your knowledge. What do you? I ain't gonna tell you how I feel about this comment. What do you feel about this comment? Well, they talking about cutting Deontay Johnson and starting Jamari Thrash. What's your feelings about that?
I feel like people are saying that Deontay Johnson hasn't been doing super good in training camp and in the preseason games, and Jamari Thrash is still young, so I feel like if Deontay Johnson doesn't show up and he plays the first few regular season games, you can cut him and start Jamari Thrash because he has a lot of upside too.
Yeah. So, Christy, what you think about that? Slow motion.
Yeah, I mean, how much is he costing us? You're right. How much is he costing us in cap? Like, I mean, I guess we're not really worried about that, but I don't know. Keep them both for a little while, see what they can do. Start one over the other if you got to. Make them fight it out for their positions.
When I think Deontay Johnson going to do something. When I talked to him, I asked him, is he ready to take over that second role? And he said, yeah. Then he said, I mean, why second? He said, he going for number 1. He want that number 1 spot. I said, okay, you want to be number 1. So I think he got something to prove. So I'm besides that, I mean, I want to see what he's going to be able to do. He just could just be talking. I haven't seen when they really ain't putting nobody out there yet. So it's for that comment, it's hard to really judge him now. Like how she said, now he probably haven't been doing nothing in practice, but that's just that ain't no wide. I ain't hear nothing good from no wide receiver. So
do you think Cedric Tillman will be our second receiver or wide receiver 2, or would that be Johnson? Tillman and then Deontay.
I think when the unofficial depth chart came out, I think Cedric Tillman is on the outside with Jared Jeudy, and Deontay Johnson is in the slot. I think that's what I saw. but I might be wrong. But and what do you feel about that lineup with Jared Judy, Cedric Tillman, and having Deontay Johnson in the slot? How do you feel about that?
I like that. I think Cedric Tillman just has to stay healthy. That's the big thing because he's been injured, and last season he took a step up. So I'm expecting another leap from him.
Okay, Christy, how you feel about that lineup?
Oh, I'm excited. And I want to see them all play. Like, we can sit here and speculate because we've seen, Tillman a little bit and Johnson a little bit. We haven't seen Jerry yet, and he's the one that I'm most excited to see. Because the last time that we had Joe and Jerry, like, they were an awesome tandem. So that's what I'm waiting for.
We haven't seen our second stream tight end either. I haven't really. I don't even know if he had any stats.
What? No. He caught a couple passes last weekend, didn't he?
Well, I mean, he should be out there every week. To me.
Well, I think he was out there this week. We just didn't see him do anything.
Yeah. I was gonna say I gotta look at the stats.
I think Njoku will have another good year because remember last time 2023 when it was Flacco and Njoku.
Yes.
He fed Njoku and then Amari Cooper back then, so he'll probably feed Jerry Judy and Njoku and probably Harold Fannin Jr. too because he has good hands.
But what about what's his name? Jamari Thrash. It's time for him to step up. And our rookie tight end, he didn't catch nothing. I don't even think he played today, so I don't know what was up with that. But yeah, we got a young team now. What I was telling my boy was, if the Browns can just keep, I'm not a big Stefanski guy, but if we can keep Stefanski and AB here for the next 3 years, we can have a powerhouse team because we got DeJuan Jones, our left tackle, on the rookie contract. We got a Zenter, a left guard rookie. We got a rookie Wimper, whatever his name is, at center. On rookie contract. We need a right guard and a right tackle, but we got two rookie quarterbacks. We got 2 rookie wide receivers. We got young running backs. We got young wide receivers still on rookie contracts.
Mm-hmm.
That is, that if they ball out, we can in about 2 or 3 years, this team could be something. And if they pan out to be something, they can be something. How do y'all feel about all this young talent that we turning over? All the money that we used to spend. We used to have the highest paid line. We had the highest paid quarterback. But now in the next 2 years, all that's going to be gone, and we got new money for AB to play with. How do y'all feel about, Cameron? How do you feel about just hearing and seeing out there all them young guys that we got?
I want to see how they develop the young guys, and I feel like this year's draft was really good. And we also have Isaiah Bond that they are planning on signing. I feel that he has a lot of upside too for our receiving room, and that our receiving room does need a little bit of work, and they still need to prove that they're capable.
Christy, how do you feel about this young team?
Did we sign Bond yet? As far as I know,
he's coming this weekend, and they expected him to sign
right
this weekend.
Okay, so but it's still not a done deal yet. So
no, it's not done.
So I'm not gonna involve him in this conversation as of right now, but it scares the ever living crap out of me because look at what was it 2019 we had everything, or no, 2018 we had everything all in place, all the right guys, everything looked awesome on paper. Like, it scares me. So
that's the Baker, Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham, Chubb. That team was loaded. That team was loaded, and we did nothing.
On paper, we were Super Bowl contenders.
Yes.
So yeah, it scares me. It scares the ever living crap out of me because I know how good we can look on paper and how shitty we can do on the field. Excuse my French.
I like this comment right here because I always bring this up. If Joe and Cedric Tillman can stay on the same page, because what a lot of people don't understand, half of those interceptions that Joe Flacco was throwing 2 years ago, it was to Cedric Tillman. Cedric Tillman was running some terrible routes. He didn't know how to run a route and how to run between a man and a zone, and he didn't know where to sit down and where to keep running. And Joe Flacco, that's going into the playoffs. Joe Flacco stopped throwing to him. After probably like week 15 or so, Joe Flacco, he didn't catch another ball from Joe Flacco. Not even, he might have caught one in the playoffs, but Joe Flacco couldn't trust him no more. He kept throwing interceptions, and when your quarterback don't trust you, it's a wrap. So I would love to see how his route running gets, because I mean, like Cedric Tillman, we got so many young guys that we pick up wide receivers every year. When is they going to develop, and when is they going to become something? How do y'all feel about that we just every year we pick up wide receivers and ain't nobody stuck? We got to keep spending all this money to go get a number one when we sign and catch to be number one. Cameron, how do you feel that we keep, or maybe it's the quarterback play, we keep whiffing at the wide receivers position?
I don't know. When we signed Elijah Moore, he did okay. He didn't do super good, but I think Jerry Jeudy's a solid number one. You just need to build around him, basically.
I mean, but how do you feel about the rookies that we keep picking up? We got to go spend some money to get a wide receiver, but these rookies they need to step up. What do you feel about our rookies not stepping up?
I feel like maybe was the coaching too could be a factor, but I expect, because I think Cedric Tillman is going to his third year. Jamari Thrash is his second now, so hopefully they learn the offense more and like they understand it better. And when Joe Flacco was throwing to Tillman, that was his rookie year, and he wasn't. And then I think he wasn't like running the right routes. He wasn't on the same page too. So hopefully after he got this past season under his belt with Jameis Winston, he was catching all those balls. Hopefully he improves and Joe Flacco earns his trust again for Cedric Tillman. Because
before them two, it was another rookie wide receiver. That was my guy. I forgot his name. What's that? Dang, is he still on? Where is he at? What other wide receiver? He might be. I can't even think of his name.
Anthony Schwartz was a hit and miss too.
Oh no, Schwartz was just a bum.
That was bad.
DeAnthony Bell. There it is. DeAnthony Bell. DeAnthony Bell. We got DeAnthony Bell. He didn't show up. Then we got
David Bell.
Yeah, David Bell. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, DeAnthony. That's my guy. I had him on the podcast. He is safety.
David Bell injured too. Yeah.
Yes. He been injured. Then we got Cedric Tillman. Then we got Jamari Thrash. That's 3 years in a row. We done got wide receivers, and none of them panned out. Christy, how do you feel about that? Why ain't they panning out in Cleveland?
Because we need our strength and conditioning coach to tighten it up. Obviously, injuries plague us terribly, and there's got to be change there alone. I mean, like, why do we always have all these injuries? But we'll see.
Okay. And before I get y'all out of here, what do y'all want to see out of the running back core? I know we miss, and he got I think he got like five runs for maybe 25 yards. I forgot. Nick Chubbs. He got us some carries today. He averaged 5 yards a carry today. But what do y'all want to see out of these two rookie quarterbacks this year? Christy?
What do I want to see out of the two rookie quarterbacks this year?
Running backs.
Oh, running backs. Okay. Well, hopefully we get Junkins signed. Hopefully we get the other kid signed. And I am hoping that they have watched previous tape of Hunt and Chubb and they take notes from them and that they can work in a tandem. And, let's just go out there and, we all know that Stefanski loves to toss the ball around. Maybe he'll start handing it off more to these young running backs. But, we got to get them all signed first. So that's a big thing. I want to see them get signed first.
Cameron, how you feel about our 2 running backs, and what's your expectations on them this year?
Once we sign Judkins, I expect him to be like how Kareem, be like a Kareem Hunt role at the goal line, and then I feel like you can mix in Samson and then Jerome Ford too.
Yes. Yep.
And then be pure strong as well too. I don't know if
he makes the team.
Yeah, practice squad maybe.
Yeah, especially after that fumble. But he bounced back after he broke that long run, and he got walked down. But Cameron, once again, tell them where they can find you at on your Twitter and your Instagram, and tell them what you do.
You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube at Let 'em Know 10, and I recap some Browns, Cavs, and then a little bit of Ohio State and a little bit of Guardians games.
What's the Let 'em Know 10? What's that? What you letting them know? What?
So 10 is just Darius Garland's number. He's my favorite player on the Cavs, and then Let 'em Know for just the Cavs saying.
Yes. Okay. And Christy, where can they find you?
Mainly in BFO Browns Fans Only. We are on Facebook. We do lots of giveaways. We actually have 2 tickets to the home opener that we are going to be giving away soon. So make sure you join BFO on Facebook so you can try to win those tickets. Also, you can find me on the Ulterior Motorsports Podcast Network with Mr. TP right there. And, of course, Mr. Deacon, who is a thorn in both of our sides.
Okay, well, then it's your boy, Thorough.
But we love him.
Oh, yeah. That's our guy. It's your boy, Thorough from the My Dogs Podcast. You can always find me every Wednesday at 8 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And don't forget about the Ulterior Motives, where you can also find me, Christy, and Marcus Deacon, our pain in our side, every Thursday at 8 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. And like I always say, everything I said is just my opinion. Don't judge me on my opinion, and we out.